To a charge of involuntary manslaughter in the death of a 7-year-old boy sentenced to just over 3 years in prison. Tasha Dillard was charged in the shooting death of Davian Gunter. Another child was playing with Dillard's gun and shot Gunter. Today, the judge did grant a defense motion for a downward sentencing departure. That means the judge chose to sentence Dillard below the minimum sentence range recommended by guidelines.
Some new video into our news.